And today we're gonna make the smallest drawing program in the world. Void draw. We know this function is being called continuously by processing. We know how to make a point, and we know how to put it in one fixed place in the screen, or we could use random, but that's not drawing. But there is a variable we can use. It's called mouse X and mouse Y. And this is the X position of the mouse and the Y position of the mouse. So this is a very simple drawing program. And it's a bit difficult to draw because you cannot stop. So you see, you have to move quickly to a new location. But it works. But yeah, we could improve it. So it would be better if it only draws when we are clicking and not all the time. And there is a solution for that. Let's check on the reference. What is there about mouse? We have used mouse X and mouse Y. You should check the documentation. It's really very minimal. And what are we looking for? We're looking for to know if the mouse is pressed. You can see there is two things called mouse pressed. One has parentheses. This is a function, and this is a variable. This is the one we are looking for right now. And variable storing if a mouse button is pressed. The value of the system variable mouse pressed is true if a mouse button is pressed, and false if a button is not pressed. Okay, so we can just copy from here this comparison, this if statement, and I paste it here in the program. So have a look at this. We have used before if statements, but normally here we had a greater than or a smaller than. When you want to know if something is equal, you have to enter two equal signs. It's very important not to enter one, but two. And now this is the way to know if the mouse pressed is true. Is it true that the mouse is down? Then in that case, we will draw this point. Otherwise, if it's not true, then it will not do anything. So that's already a much better version of our program, because now we can click and make drawings like this. Okay, how could we improve our program? Imagine we create now some amazing drawing, but it would be very good if we could save our creation. So we don't know how to make menus, like a save menu like here. But one very simple way would be to check which keys you pressed on the keyboard. Maybe you press the S key and then you're saving your drawing. So let's check on the reference if there is something about keys. Here's the keyboard stuff. And there is a key pressed function. And it says that the key pressed function is called once every time a key is pressed. The key that was pressed is stored in the key variable. So that sounds great for what we want. We can copy again from here, void key pressed. Let's paste it in our program. We have to open and close these braces. So now this function is called every time a key is pressed. Our draw function is called all the time. It doesn't matter if key is pressed or not. But this one, and we can, just to see that it's working, let's print something. Let's print you pressed a key. Well, let's print with ln, print ln, so we get the messages one below the other. And we run the program, we can draw here, and now I press a key, and it says down here, you press the key. And every time I press the key, I get a new message. That's great. So now we only have to know which key we pressed. Of course, now we could just save the image every time we press a key. Let's do it first like that. Let's see in the reference how we can save an image. So here it says saves an image from the display window. Well, you can save it in different formats. You probably have not heard about TIFF or Targa, but JPEG is the standard file format for cameras, and PNG is also a very good format. So I'm gonna choose this PNG format. And you can see here the examples. It's super simple. You just have to execute this function, save, and inside the quotes, you type the file name. So I go here to my program and I delete this print and I type save, and inside parentheses and inside quotes, I type my drawing.png. That's it. So now every time I press a key, it should save my drawing. It's a good idea to finish this name. You can type anything at the beginning, like my drawing or any other thing you want, but it's good to finish it with .png. So I run the program and let's draw here this great triangle, and then I hit key. And now we can check on the folder. Let's see if it's there. Hey, here it is. My drawing is here, saved on the disk. And every time I can change now my picture, and I hit another key, and you can see it's here immediately updating on the disk. So now we have a program that lets us make some drawings and save them on the disk.